6 steps to create an effective business strategy. Whenever you set off across new territory, you want to consult a map, otherwise you get lost. Stepping forward into the unknown, also known as the future, is what companies do every day. And what do they need to make sure they don't get lost? A strategy, of course, which some may also call a roadmap. Whether you're looking to set new business priorities, outline plans for growth, determine a product roadmap, or plan your investment decisions, you need a strategy. Coming to the realization that your organization needs one is easy. Actually creating a strategy is a little trickier. Here are 6 simple steps to help you deliver an effective business strategy.
Hello viewers, welcome to the Business in Africa YouTube channel and thanks for watching. If you're new here, consider subscribing and also turn on notification so you don't miss any of our subsequent videos. We always love to produce videos that add value to the Business in Africa community. So if you have any suggested videos that you would love us to produce, drop it in the comment section below so we can do that video just for you.
Number 1, gather the facts. To know where you're heading, you have to know where you are right now. So before you start looking ahead, you should review the past performance or the current situation. Look at each area of the business and determine what worked well, what could have been better, and what opportunities lie ahead. There are many tools and techniques available to help with this process, such as SWOT, strength, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats analysis. You should look internally at your strengths and weaknesses, and for the opportunities and threats, you should look at external factors. A great framework for looking at external factors is PESTLE: political, economic, social, technological, legal, and environmental. So for your big idea or plan, you will ask, what threats and opportunities could arise under each category? The most important part of this process is involving the right people to make sure you're collecting the most relevant information. Number 2, develop a vision statement. This statement should describe the future direction of the business and its aims in the medium to long term. It's about describing the organization's purpose and values. Business gurus have debated long and hard about what comes first, the vision or the mission statement. See step 3. But in practice, you could develop both at the same time. Number 3, develop a mission statement. Like the vision statement, this defines the organization's purpose, but it also outlines the primary objectives. This focuses on what needs done in the short term to realize the long-term vision. So for the vision statement, you may want to answer the question, where do we want to be in 5 years? For this mission statement, you want to ask the questions, what do we do? How do we do it? Whom do we do it for? What value do we bring? Number 4, identify strategic objectives. At this stage, the aim is to develop a set of high-level objectives for all areas of the business. They need to highlight the priorities and inform the plans that will ensure delivery for the company's vision and mission. By taking a look back at your review in step 1, in particular the SWOT and PESTLE analysis, you can incorporate any identified strengths and weaknesses into your objectives. Crucially, your objectives must be SMART, specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time-related. Your objectives must also include factors such as KPIs, resource allocation, and budget requirements. Number 5, tactical plans. Now is the time to put some meat on the bones for your strategy by translating the strategic objectives into more detailed short-term plans. These plans will contain actions for departments and functions in your organizations. You may even want to include suppliers. You are now focusing on measurable results and communicating to stakeholders what they need to do and when. You can even think of these tactical plans as short sprints to execute the strategy in practice. Number 6, performance management. All the planning and hard work may have been done, but it's vital to continually review all objectives and action plans to make sure you're still on track to achieve that overall goal. Managing and monitoring a whole strategy is a complex task, which is why many directors, managers, and business leaders are looking to alternative methods of handling strategies. Creating, managing, and reviewing a strategy requires you to capture the relevant information, break down large chunks of information, plan, prioritize, capture the relevant information, and have a clear strategic vision.
Hope you enjoyed that video, and if you did, hit on the like button and also make sure you share. And don't forget to hit on the subscribe button and turn on notification as well, so that each time we upload a new video, you'll be the first to know. And before you go, make sure you drop us a comment with any suggested topics you want us to cover in our subsequent videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in our next video.
5 ways mentally strong people deal with rejection. Ever notice how being turned down stops some people from trying again, while others bounce back from rejection stronger than before? Everyone experiences the sting of rejection, but mentally strong people use that pain to grow stronger and become better. Whether you were excluded from a social engagement or you were passed up for a promotion, rejection hurts. The way you choose to respond to rejection, however, could determine the entire course of your future. Here are 5 ways mentally strong people overcome rejection.
Hello viewers, welcome to the Business in Africa YouTube channel and thanks for watching. If you're new here, consider subscribing and also turn on notification so you don't miss any of our subsequent videos. We always love to produce videos that add value to the Business in Africa community. So if you have any suggested videos that you would love us to produce, drop it in the comment section below so we can do that video just for you.
Number 1, they acknowledge their emotions. Rather than suppress, ignore, or deny the pain, mentally strong people acknowledge their emotions. They admit when they are embarrassed, sad, disappointed, or discouraged. They have confidence in their ability to deal with uncomfortable emotions head-on, which is essential to coping with their discomfort in a healthy manner. Whether you've been stood up by a date or turned down for a promotion, rejection stings. Trying to minimize the pain by convincing yourself or someone else it was no big deal will only prolong your pain. Number 2, they view rejection as evidence they are pushing the limits. Mentally strong people know that rejection serves as proof that they are living life to the fullest. They expect to be rejected sometimes and they are not afraid to go for it, even when they suspect it may be a long shot. If you never get rejected, you may be living too far inside your comfort zone. You can't be sure you're pushing yourself to your limits until you get turned down every now and then. When you get rejected for a project, passed up for a job, or turned down by a friend, you know you're putting yourself out there. Number 3, they treat themselves with compassion. Rather than think you're so stupid for thinking you could do that, mentally strong people treat themselves with compassion. They respond to negative self-talk with a kinder, more affirming message. Whether you get dumped by a long-term love or blindsided by a recent firing, beating yourself up will only keep you down. Speak to yourself like a trusted friend. Drown out your harsh inner critic by repeating helpful mantras that will keep you mentally strong. Number 4, they refuse to let rejection define them. Mentally strong people don't make sweeping generalizations when they are rejected. If one company turns them down for a job, they don't declare themselves incompetent. Or if they get rejected by a single law of interest, they don't conclude they are unlovable. They keep rejection in proper perspective. One person's opinion or one single incident should never define who you are. Don't let your self-worth depend upon other people's opinion of you. Just because someone else thinks something about you doesn't mean it's true. Number 5, they learn from rejection. Mentally strong people ask themselves, what did I gain from this? So they can learn from rejection. Rather than simply tolerate the pain, they turn into an opportunity for self-growth. With each rejection, they grow stronger and become better. Whether you learn about areas in your life that need improvement, or you simply recognize that being turned down isn't awful as you imagine, rejection can be a good teacher. Use rejection as an opportunity to move forward with more wisdom.